Okay. Well, hello world. Hopefully everything's set up well. I am about to start this playthrough of Fire Emblem. I actually have played a couple chapters of this game already, but I was on normal mode. Wasn't a huge fan. I felt like it was a little on the easy side, although I also only did like 1 or 2 chapters, so it might not be enough. But I figured I would start it on a harder mode, and hopefully I don't get absolutely blasted into the ground, because I am planning on doing an Iron Man of sorts. So, could be quite something, but we will see.
Almost time.
We can handle this.
Keep them back!
We won't lose!
Can't say I'm very impressed with the characters so far in this game.
Keep going! You can do this!
And it's so weird to be streaming this. I know no one's watching, but
Our final battle
it's
lies
still
ahead.
weird. I'm trying to verbalize my thoughts, though. Just because I think that's important.
Now, it's time to engage.
Obviously, you don't want to watch a stream where no one's talking about anything, so... And I like talking, sharing my thoughts, but the fact that it's going online and anyone could hear me and come back and listen to what I have to say, it makes you think twice about what you say.
One last battle and the war will be over. The others fought hard to clear a path for us. We can't let them down.
You're here.
I might kind of skip through this early text because I do remember it from before, but I don't know. Maybe it'd be nice to be reminded of some things.
Move in.
I don't think I'm gonna pay too much attention to these.
I've got this.
It's so weird moving it like this. I'd much prefer the cursor, but maybe I'll play like this for a minute. Although I am going to change some settings while I'm thinking about it. Just gonna crank up the volume for myself. Let's see. Gauge animations, it's fine for now. Game speed fast, come on. Come on now. Action skip. 3 actions during auto battle. Let's see. Gauge is on. I do like having the grid just slightly visible. Additional info config. I think I had this. That'll have to play around with. Yeah, I like that. Oh, that's right. This is gotta be full. Display network feature. Okay, that's good for now, I think. I'm optimistic for this game as a whole from what I've played. It's been pretty fun.
You have no hope of defeating me, not even with your emblem.
Oh, okay. Oh, how kind of him.
He's within reach now. We can...
Still getting used to the new UI as well.
To die here was...
Getting bodied. Oh, you know what? These numbers might be different now that, now that's hard mode. I didn't die, so, you know, didn't lose the tutorial.
It's time. And
Engage. Lock special skills. That's okay. Let's reread this again. So, when the meter's full, I select engage. Units will merge with the selected emblem, and you'll gain access to special engage weapons. Engaging also unlocks a set of special skills. Okay. Engage state lasts for 3 turns.
Stay strong.
So you gain new weapons and new skills available to you. Did I engage? I honestly just
The
sort of...
time has come.
And I'm kind of out of it right now.
as one.
Oh, and you probably can't hear me very well while they're talking.
We are now connected and can unleash a powerful attack. Together!
No, I think that volume's perfect. I was just checking real quick to make sure. We're chilling. Okay. Engage units can use powerful engage attacks. Okay. Engage attacks are abilities that your units can use once each time they engage. Okay, so once every 3 turns, basically. Well, once during the 3 turns. For example, Lodestar Rush deals heavy damage. To use this engage, select Lodestar Rush and a weapon. It's so interesting that you can use different weapons and Hi, what's up, dude? How you been? And this is good again. Is this dude a dragon? Yes, he is. Oh, he's a fell dragon. He's a fell monarch. So this does absolutely booty claps him. And you select Lodestar Rush up here. Okay. Oh, so you still dunk on him even in the tutorial.
My prayers are with you.
Very flashy, but I'm already getting kind of tired of them, unfortunately.
Foolish. You are weakness itself.
Weakness itself, huh? Pretty scathing criticism.
Thanks to you, this world is saved. And my work here is complete. Know that I will always be with you. And that we will stand together again, as we did this day.
Okay, Mark.
If ever we cross paths again, I hope you will remember me. Indeed, that you will remember all of us who took up arms to fight by your side. The 12 emblems.
Okay, I will. So yeah, you can see my other saves down here. I was on normal classic and I was going to do an Iron Man of that. You can see I haven't fully uncommitted from it if things go horribly, but I do fully intend to play on hard. So, see how it goes.
Where am I?
Huh?
Whoa, tell me you're seeing this.
Hello there. And you are?
You're awake!
Huh?
You're really awake, yeah?
You're the divine dragon.
Cool mint. Come on,
No
say my name.
way.
dragon is finally awake!
Hey, hold on!
Yeah, they did not give me a good first impression when I
Calm
played this
down,
game,
calm
when I
down,
started
you
it
two.
earlier.
What's all of this ruckus about?
Nor did I like him. Everyone was just really annoying. I don't hate him so much at the moment, though.
Divine Dragon. It's a miracle. An utter miracle. The Divine One awake at long last. That I might live to see you standing before...
Not to be rude, but
Ah, apologies. My name is Vander.
hello.
Oh, my Divine One. There is no need to address me as such.
See? I told you the Divine Dragon was awake.
Yeah, we were telling the truth.
You two. I don't believe I got your names.
Oh, sorry. We were so excited we forgot to introduce. We're the 33rd Stewards of the Dragon. My name's Clan.
Kind of funny that there's two of
We're
them,
twins.
whereas there's
We've
one
been
of the
waiting
32nd stewards.
forever for you to wake up.
As stewards of the dragon, our mission is to protect and provide for you. Generation after generation of our predecessors waited for you to rise from your slumber. I'll admit, I am astonished to see it has finally happened. You see, 1,000 years have passed since the first steward took their post.
1,000 years? That's how long I've been asleep?
Indeed.
Very tired
Your
of
mother,
this
Lumera,
1,000-year
the divine
kind of
dragon
thing.
monarch, has long awaited this day. Finally, you, a divine dragon yourself, have awakened. This surely signifies great things.
Trying to think of what game it was. They just do not stop talking about that. It's been 1,000 years since the big thing. I just can't remember what game it was. I don't think it was Fire Emblem. I'll remember it eventually. It was some Nintendo game, but I remember being super annoying.
Oh, slow down. This monarch you mentioned. She's my mother? And I'm a divine dragon, you called it?
Oh, dear. Is your memory hazy, Divine One?
I know my name, but that's about it.
I also really
You
don't like...
Can't remember anything else?
Maybe you're just feeling groggy because of all that sleep.
I also really don't like that this trend in every single Fire Emblem game as of late, and I guess it really is most of them, but making the main character the most special thing of all time. Like, oh, you're the special dragon, or you've got two families who are going to fight a war over you. You're so special because they all just love you even though they've never met you. Or, oh wow, you're an evil dragon counterpart. Or, oh wow, you are a demon baby or something. I didn't beat Three Houses. I don't know what it is there, but everyone just loves you in all of them, right? And just like, I'm sick of the typical protagonist, very basic protagonist is just loved by everyone trope, right? I much prefer characters that are more interesting and aren't so universally liked. That's one of the many reasons why I like Ike in Path of Radiance. He's got a pretty distinct character. He's honestly pretty mild. I think more mild in Path of Radiance than Radiant Dawn, but he still is very he still has his opinions more than most of the newer, particularly characters like Byleth or Corrin. I think he's a much more well thought out character. But he also is not received unanimously well, right? Some people like him, some people think he's annoying, some people hate him. He has flawed ideologies. It's just, he's much more, I mean, I think in general that game is just great. Shocker, I know. Path of Radiance is really good. You've probably never heard that, but, you know, I think it's true. Anyways, but I do think, to this game's credit, I think that Cool Mint here is better than Byleth and better than Corrin. And we'll see. It's been a minute since I played Awakening. I don't remember how Robin is, but we'll see how she stacks up to Robin.
But I don't even know who I am.
Fret not. Such lapses in memory are to be expected after sleeping for so long. If I may, you are a divine dragon, a member of
his
a
mouth
royal
is kinda
family of
jank.
dragons revered as deities. Queen Lumera, the divine dragon monarch, rules over the holy land of Lethos. In the war 1,000 years ago, she defeated and imprisoned the wicked, fell dragon. You, Divine One, are her only child.
The war? The Fell Dragon. Oh, I feel like I can...
Please, do not trouble you. Your memories will return in time. I have heard
I'm a
many
deity.
a tale of your kindness, nobility, and bravery. Your unflinching heroism.
That's a lot to live up to.
For now, let us head to Lethos Castle. Queen Lumera will be thrilled to see you. Perhaps the reunion will help stir your memories.
I hope so.
Okay then. Onward and downward.
To Lethos Castle!
All this time, I've been sleeping in the sky?
Wow. Amazing.
You have, yes. The place where you slumbered is known as the Somniel, a fortress
Good old
built
sawmill.
upon an airborne island to ensure your safety. It is perhaps the most secure place in all of Elios. Only a select few can set foot there.
Oh, I see. And you three live there with me.
Yep. As stewards, we spend our time caring for you. And managing things around the Somnia. It's a sacred place, so we work as hard...
Royal family members, the Prince and Princess of Firene, a deeply
They pray next to you, like this.
I see.
The Divine One...
I think I'm going to faint.
Need I remind you that how many times must I tell you to behave, Divine One? Please.
Breach of decorum?
See, oh, you're just so perfect. I love that you think
Oh,
I'm
look,
funny and not
there it
annoying.
is.
Right? I just, ugh. Don't like
Lethos
it.
Castle. The Divine Dragon Monarch is there, you said?
Yes. I suppose 1,000...
Don't worry. We'll be right there with...
You can hold my hand.
How long... That blue stone?
And then out of nowhere, what? Random dudes. So sick of these too. Like, do we really need
Vander, are creatures like that common around here?
zombies in every
I've
Fire
never
Emblem
seen
game?
them. Nor have I heard of such monsters appearing in Lethos before. This is a land of peace.
Understood. Well,
Shall we fight them? As you wish, Divine One. You whose bravery knows no equal.
no, let's run.
Huh?
We haven't the slightest idea who they are, and we don't know how they
I
came
thought
to
that was
be
pretty
here.
good the first
Also,
time.
they worry me for some reason. So, we run.
Well, did the Divine Dragon really command me to retreat?
Okay, get to safety.
We'll keep them distracted for you.
What the? Come back! Come back this instant!
Oh no!
Oh, wow. The grass was not looking too good there. I will say, as a whole, though, I do like the visual style of the game. I don't love it, but I think it's
Hold on!
leaps and
We
bounds
shall
ahead
come
of
to
Three
you.
Houses.
Vander!
Divine One, stay back.
Clan and Fram were trying to... I take back what I said.
All right.
I will.
Okay, cool, Mint. Don't die.
What are these We had best use the foliage.
Terrain provides effects. Harder to land a hit on a unit positioned in a thicket. Thickets cost more movement for ground units to pass through. Okay. You can use terrain effects and the information. Use terrain to your advantage. So yeah, I have nothing. I love, so far, I've enjoyed the compactness of these maps. I really have. Again, visually, I think the game looks quite nice. If we have to have an anime style, this is certainly the best it's been since Echoes. I think Fire Emblem Echoes looked really, really good. I think it's the best that Fire Emblem has looked since Awakening, which is basically since Radiant Dawn. I think Radiant Dawn was really, really good, and then they kind of changed tacks with Awakening. And I really did not like that game visually, but very iconic game regardless. And I did spend a lot of time on it, despite my many frustrations with the game. I gotta say, Toothpaste Lady here, her design is growing on me. I do not love it yet. I still think it's very noisy and not great, but it's getting there for me. The more I look at it, the more. I also think I just really like the long hair. I do enjoy long hair.
Here goes.
I think it looks better than nasty boy dudes. Wow, already these guys are just so much stronger. Units have various types, such as Cavalry, Key, Adept, and Mystical. Each type has different advantages. Units type on the stat screen. Cavalry units have the highest movement. Their high mobility allows them to cross the map. Okay. Yeah, I want to say that does every person now have, like, I know Dragon, yeah, you get additional effects when engaged, which is cool. Key Adept, I can't remember what key. Oh, Key Adept is the body block thing. Chain Guard. Mystical, ignore opponents' avoid bonuses from terrain. That's so nice, dude. That is so nice. Thrones are no longer going to dunk on you so hard.
Anything.
Hopefully. Man, it's still so weird to play like this, though. I think I'll play a couple chapters with it like this. Wow, your hit rate's trash, bro. I mean, you could get definitely ganged up on, but we'll see if you'll be alright. Wow, I avoided an attack. I'm so good at this game. Thanks, achievement system.
There are too many of them. Divine one!
Ow. Does she just have a chance of getting destroyed? Gotta say, I'm really not excited about replaying these chapters. I think I should have just started on hard mode. But you don't know these things until
Fram,
you do
are
it.
you all right?
Plan, Fram.
I think that's hilarious. So they run into
These
attack.
enemies are formidable indeed.
They run into attack and get absolutely blasted, and then run away promptly.
Divine One, please use a vulnerary if you...
I think we're chilling. Can no longer fight. I guess that's the most succinct way of putting it, because they don't know if you're on classic or casual. Well, they could. But I gotta say, it's interesting to play a game with these tutorials, a Fire Emblem game like that. I think it's becoming more popular to have that style. Let's dunk on this guy. Yeah.
I won't forget you.
See if we can actually hit this guy. Nope. We ain't hitting nothing.
I gotta protect Fram. You
Please do. Okay, we take that. Ow. Okay, you're kind of the worst, though, for being where you are. Whatever. How much damage are these guys doing? Defense 2. Oh, excuse me. Physical attack 11. So not a small amount. 6. I guess that's not that much, but it's not nothing. Oh, that's so weird still. So we just gonna have to hope then? I guess so. Oh, okay, so he can't die. Bruh.
More enemies.
They just keep coming. You're all trying to protect me. I should be protecting you.
If only I
Only
could.
I could. Somehow.
Only had a special ring.
You must remember.
Who said that? The ring.
Know that my strength can be yours.
I know that voice.
If ever we cross paths again, I hope you will remember me. Indeed, that you will remember all of us who took up arms to fight by your side.
The 12 emblems.
Divine One? Divine One! You mustn't do this alone!
Don't worry, please. I'm not alone. Help me. Lend me your strength in this fight. Shine on, Emblem of Beginnings!
I think it's super corny that they have things they need to say. Yeah, look who it is. It's Mar. Amazing.
I am known as Marth. Emblem Marth, to be clear.
Such coordination. Very wow.
We did it. Thanks for your help, truly.
Of course. It is good to see you. I was able to answer your call because you remembered me.
My eyes deceive me. Or is that an emblem of legend?
Clan, Bram, get to safety, now!
Right!
My brother was telling me that he was playing this game on the second chapter.
With your help, Marth, we might just make it. Will you join us?
I think Clam is Fram the green guy. He died on turn 1 of chapter 2, which is literally the turn before you get the turn wheel. And so my brother's just like, well, I hate this guy, and he died instantly. So no, it was the armor dude. Never mind.
Of course. I will fight.
It is called being synced. Well, synced, the unit has increased power and access to sync skills. Okay, and this is just normal. This is just normal, not engaged. Increased power and access to sync skills. So you get the stat buff, right? Which is these, just for having the ring equipped, basically. And then you get, in this case, we get perceptive, which is avoid plus 15 if we initiate combat. Which we take that. We take that for sure. So many mechanics added, honestly. It's easier to avoid enemy counterattacks. Gauge weapon rapier, just bonus damage against cavalry armored units. Divine speed adds an additional, less powerful attack. Additional, less powerful attack. Oh, right. But only when you're engaged. Each attack Lodestar Rush is a powerful and blindingly fast flurry of blows. Unfortunately, I am not engaged. I have no one, so I guess I'll never be able to use that. It's so interesting being able to control this way. I kind of want to use it just because it's different, but I do definitely prefer the arrows because that's classic Fire Emblem. Well, your boy, let's beat up. Well, let's actually see. Are you any good? Can you kill anyone? The answer is no. We'll go slap him around anyways. 13, 13, 13. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. So they'll do, yeah, they will dunk on me if they all hit. So I guess I better just kill one. Well, okay, that's true. Let's first see if we can. Okay, and you can press plus to engage. That's actually super nice. And in that case, I can. I do still take 8 damage, though. Oh, but then I heal it back. Right. Why do I... Oh, that's actually kind of funny. Okay. I gotta get used to this, so... Oh, and I dodged. I was like, why didn't I get... Man, I am clearly tired.
Cannot afford to lose.
This dude's still chilling in the back. That's pretty good. Rout the enemy. Okay. Well, that's actually tragic. We can't. Sure, let's uber dunk on this guy. Does it really matter? I don't think so.
Fate has brought us here.
Very anime. But I can't say I'm mad about it. So what plus 10? The cost of crit minus 10. I don't know how I feel about that. But alongside Emblem gain bond EXP, increasing their bond level. As their bond levels increase, units gain stats and access to new effects. Okay, cool. This is still all review, right? I did beat this, and the chapter after, and the chapter after. But, you know, don't want to trick myself. Oh, I really... whatever, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Divine One, Vander, thanks for saving us.
Yeah, and
I'm the one who should apologize. It's such a...
Divine One, I hear more enemies up.
More?
Evidently, these creatures.
Huh? There's more?
Yeah, there are quite a few cutscenes at the beginning of this game.
And they've got a dragon? At last, you are awake.
Oh, so stupid.
Is it really you?
It's really me.
Yes.
Cool Mint.
It's me.
In the flesh.
What a joy it is to see. Huh? I've waited for so long. Oh! When I sensed you had awoken, I flew here as fast as my wings would carry me. I hope you're not hurt.
Oh, you sensed it through the Force. Interesting.
I'm fine. What a relief. Oh, what's the matter?
Since awakening, the Divine One's memory is clouded.
I see. I'm sorry. I'm sure you weren't expecting this. No, I must apologize. I was so overcome with joy, I hugged you as hard as I could. I take this to mean you've forgotten. I suppose it's to be expected. Vander explained that I've been sleeping since some war that happened. Yes. You suffered a wound. Don't fret, young one. I will speak to you of all you've forgotten.
No, you won't.
Regardless of what you remember. I'm still. Oh, don't worry about. And to gaze once more into your eyes. What love.
Badly explore that. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. We'll see how this goes. It's interesting. I appreciate that it's brief and it can be very quickly skipped through. Gotta say, the movement in the game in this mode feels much better than it did in Three Houses. Not like it really matters that much, but I mean, it matters some.
So great!
Amazing!
Yeah, the guy who popped out of the ring, he's out of here.
Thank you.
Like I said, the up and down sensitivity, way too high. Left and right is fine. Ah, yes, that's right. We can... Got some nuts.
Let's head to the castle. We live on the continent of Elios, 4 realms surrounding a holy land at its center. Firene, kingdom of abundance. Brodia, kingdom of might. Elusia, kingdom of knowledge. Solm, queendom of freedom. The land of Lethos, home of divine dragons. And Gradlon, domain of the fell dragon, fallen to ruin. 1,000 years ago, our lands endured a vicious war with the fell dragon. We called upon heroes from other worlds to aid us, heroes known as emblems. With them, the warriors of our nations fought as one. In the end, we were victorious in defeating and imprisoning the fell dragon. In the years since, our world has been safe. But now, I sense a resurrection. The binding weakens. If his shadow stretches across the land again, then we must fight him anew, as we did in ages past. Fell Dragon, Sombron, must be stopped.
Not Sombron. Cousin of Sombra from Overwatch. Meow.
here we are.
So this is Lethos.
I'm glad you think so. Though you may not remember this place, I've long waited. Welcome home.
I'm home?
Yes, you are.
You're like your little dance there.
Queen Lumet,
Vander, Clan, you and your predecessors.
you are too
Yeah, it's awful nice of you to say that.
Oh yeah, go us!
The happiness of this moment aside, I am troubled to see
The corrupt?
those enemies you were fighting.
Oh, I didn't like those things one bit. Just the sight of them made my blood run cold.
Understandably so. The Fell Dragon used them as his soldiers before the start of that bitter conflict. Elios had known peace, but then a
Oh,
dark
wait, say that again?
presence
Oh
emerged.
man, I wasn't paying attention.
Sombron.
Corrupted are corpses. Yeah. The Fell Dragon used them as soldiers. Okay, nothing shocking there. Start of the bitter conflict. Elios had known peace for eons. Dark presence emerged. Sombra.
Despite tireless searching, we could not determine where he'd come from.
He was just a dark presence. Okay, so the Fell Dragon and Sombron are different. Just like frickin' whatever the heck it is in the first. I haven't played Marth's Fire Emblem.
But seeing the destruction he wrought, there was no doubt of his evil intentions. Now the corrupted are spreading once more. This may be a sign of his return.
No.
Oh,
I
no.
wonder if it is mere coincidence. If the Fell Dragon has been released.
I can't imagine fighting someone like that.
Worry not. This castle is filled with the spirits of divine dragons. The corrupted cannot enter it easily.
I guess the corrupted don't, but they still don't really struggle to get in.
Let us devise a plan now, while we have the opportunity. Emblem Marth.
It's been quite some time, Lumera.
That it has. Thank you for lending your aid against the corrupted.
You're welcome. But of course, I could help only because your child remembered me. You know, it is possible the others are awake now, just as I am.
Perhaps you are right.
Sorry, but what do you mean?
All
There
the
is something
rings.
I should show.
Ugh.
What is this place?
This is the Ring Vault. It is where the emblem rings are enshrined.
It's a very
Those
wasteful
of the
use of
Holy
your
Knight,
space, I think.
Of the Sage Lord and of the Azure Twins rest here. As well as the Ring of the Princess Exalt. And finally, the Ring of the Instructor. Each dwells within an emblem ring, as Marth resides in the Ring of the Hero King.
So, counting Marth, there are 6 emblem rings. Wow.
In fact, there are 12. 6 here, and 6 entrusted to the other countries.
But where's the one ring?
As a precautionary measure,
What do you mean?
the emblems grant world-altering power to whoever has all 12 rings. For generations, the divine dragons used this power to ensure peace and prosperity in Elios. Indeed, that was how we locked away the Fell Dragon. But many have sought to steal the rings and use them for their own nefarious purposes.
Which is why they're scattered all over the continent.
Precisely. The rings offer their power, but at which time the divine dragon travels across Elios to collect them from each nation's ruler. With 1,000 years having passed since last time, I was planning to carry out this ritual soon. But if the Fell Dragon is after the rings,
Summoned?
I gotta read this again, dang it. 1,000 years having passed since last time I was planning to carry out ritual of what? Oh, right, to collect them. Just because? Oh, that's right, the random, like, oh yeah, the rings are just rando rings. Except for every 1,000 years, they decide to be more than rando rings. Which I think is extremely stupid, but whatever. You just collect them. You know, that actually doesn't even make any sense. So you're basically saying, okay, well, these rings have world-altering power, but only once every 1,000 years. So, during the 999 years and 354 days that they have no power, we'll have them separate. But as soon as they actually have the world-altering power available, that's when we're going to bring them all together. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Fell dragons after the rings emblems may be summoned.
It is how one calls for an emblem from a ring. Only those with royal dragon blood are capable of summoning. That includes you,
Royal dragon
my child.
blood. Seems kind of strange.
Oh, you must be talking about the phrase that popped into my
So
head.
why would it really be that dangerous then to have random people get it if they don't have royal dragon blood?
An invocation, you mean? What?
Shine on, emblem of... I wasn't even thinking about it.
That was how you summoned. What was your focus? Your intention?
I wanted to help Clan and Fran. I didn't want to lose them. I wanted to protect...
Your focus was on helping others. Remember not to keep the power for yourself. Understand? To borrow so you may protect.
I understand.
Now, why don't we try a... How about we train here? You will be the one fighting. You need to train your body.
You know, on normal
Commander,
mode, I actually kind of
Clan,
got bodied here,
Fran,
so hard mode I could get
You
destroyed.
will be aiding my child in...
Queen Lumera, even in a
Oh, Vander.
The basics.
No, dear. Not at all. How could you think so? I made these opponents from plants and rocks.
I don't know, sounds kind of sus.
Nevertheless, their abilities are the same. Drop your guard and you could be hurt.
She sounds like so offended.
No, dear. Not at all. How could you think so? I made these opponents from plants and rocks.
They're really unsettling.
Listen, you must push through your fear and face whatever opponent stands against you. Never run away. You are my child, the protector of all.
The divine
The
dragon.
divine dragon.
Cool mint.
I understand.
Don't worry,
I
Divine
don't think
One.
I'm gonna get over
We'll
that.
back you up every step of the way.
Yeah.
As loath as I am to battle, I pledge to bring.
Thank you.
Now,
Okay. Okay, so you lose if Cool Mint is defeated.
Be cautious, Divine One. Therefore, they can ring.
So with the range of 2, range of 1. Okay, nothing new there. Okay, and you ain't moving, but you two are.
Hey, Divine One. I'm good from near or far.
Mystical units ignore terrain bonuses. That's right, that's right, that's right. Freaking busted. Just one shot. Yeah, nope, not one shotting you. Oh well, it's fine. Probably.
Yeah. For the Divine Dragon.
See this enemy with the axe. Swords are strong against axes, axes against lances. If you outmatch your foe, you can break their fighting stance. Try it. Strike with your sword. After the...
Inflict the break status on an enemy by landing an attack with a weapon that has advantage. Broken units cannot counterattack until after their next combat. So my understanding of that... Oh, okay. And it's the brawlers or arts that have the advantage over bows, tomes, and knives. I think this is going to be quite pivotal to the play of this game. And I think it's very interesting. You know, they've done a lot of different stuff with the bow, the knives, and tomes. They generally didn't participate in the weapon triangle. Magic sometimes had its own weapon triangle, right? Light, dark, and anima. And I don't think bows ever had anything like that. I guess they had effectiveness, right? Which so do all the others. However, Echoes especially toyed a lot with range. It's one of the reasons why I like Echoes so much, is that, you know, archers had a lot more range than just 2. And no game since then has had quite that level of range play, which I think is so interesting. Made archers good even when the archers themselves were kind of bad. It was so useful to be able to attack an enemy from afar. And mages, too, could get range as well. Man, Echoes is so interesting. Such an interesting game. So many unique mechanics at play. It's one of the few games I felt like the game was so... It's like it actually felt like I was sieging, right? I was fighting a war, invading enemy territory, right? It's the only Fire Emblem game I've played that's felt that way. Where it's just like every single part of the map is resisting you. And I love it, dude. I love it. You gotta cross a poison swamp with all your units as they're dying, as freaking gargoyles are spawning in and dunking on you, and witches and archers are shooting magic and teleporting on top of you, and it's just like absolute madness. I love it. That was the first Fire Emblem I played on hard mode blind. I played through it on hard mode the first time through. Generally, I really don't play on hard mode. So, you know, this is actually pretty bold of me. A blind hard mode Iron Man. I just got the impression that the game was going to be kind of easy. So I switched to hard mode. And hey, maybe it's too hard now and I'll get absolutely destroyed. But, you know, won't know unless we try. Alright, we're going to break him so we won't actually do any damage.
Well, you see? Swords are strong. Enemies can't counterattack while recovering their stance. A good time.
And so I think they have one more combat. Yes, I did.
I can do some mean healing. Not only that, anyway, if you...
Lean on me. Staves are items which your units can help... Wow. Staves are items with which your units can help allies or hinder enemies. Only certain classes like martial monks can use them. Heal staff heals. Staves are useful, but they break. Key adepts can use chain guard to protect adjacent allies from attack. Ally doesn't take damage. Instead, the key adept takes damage equal to 20% of their own max HP. It's only available when the HP is full. I also really prefer... So in 3 houses, they had the little arc to show where the enemy was going and who they were going to attack, which I think is fine, but it does change the game because you know what an enemy's going to do, except for like rarely when you didn't, when they just did something different from what they said. But in this game, the arc doesn't tell you that they're going to attack that person. It just means that you are within their range, right? So you can see as soon as I leave, it goes away. And if I highlight anybody in his range, any of my allies, the arc is showing that he might attack. So I really, really like that because I don't like having the pink. It's useful from time to time, but I actually do prefer...
The Divine Dragon looked at me!
Alright, oh, please be quiet. Okay, actually this is a great... Well, let's... I don't care. I need to learn this, and I'd rather learn it with non-lethal consequences. So that was a phase of combat where this guy could not attack. And now he can. Okay.
Yes, here.
Interesting. Okay. I'm shocked.
Divine One.
Couldn't have seen that one coming.
I'm retreating.
Okay. Yeah.
A noble sacrifice.
I can fight.
Oh, you really can't quite get there? Oh, you're moving now. That's not ideal. Sure.
Emblem Engage.
Yeah, I'm just better with this, so we'll just do that. That seems good. Oh, whoa. I was a little slow to pull up the menu.
It's time.
It is time you enter the fray.
There is no need to hold.
Well, I did not. So now I can chain guard. Okay, and it's anyone in there, which is pretty cool.
Our foes are strong.
So if I were to just regular attack here, it says I take 11 damage. Do I actually? Man. Well, we'll never know. That's fine. Assuming you hit. I guess it'd be less fine if you
Queen
didn't.
Lumera.
Vander, you are my child. Attack me. I'm so sorry.
I think it's so funny that she has a line. I'm so sorry. It's like, girl, this is a practice battle.
Fantastic work. Let's move on. All right. This time I will be more hands-on. Furthermore, I'll be you. Is that the? Indeed, it is. I'm in.
I am Sigurd. If you require strength and swiftness, I am all too happy to oblige.
Emblem Sigurd. He looks like a strong opponent.
He's busted.
Each emblem has their own
At least in his own
abilities.
game.
When allied with them, you can call upon their unique powers and skills.
Whatever Sigurd's power is, it won't be the same as Marth's. We'd better keep our eyes open.
My rapier is effective. Once we
okay.
engage, you can use.
You know, it's a little unfortunate that I don't get my mage for the second half of this. Okay. You know, I really should have read that tutorial a little harder. I think I remember what it is, though. Can I not highlight your mega danger? Well, there we go. Oh, yes, I can. There we go. But you get uber danger when I
Here goes.
okay, let's do this. Yeah, quite unfortunate that. I guess Jagan will just send you up here. Probably be there though, because that's a little dangy. I think we'll put you right here. I'm not chain guarding yet. It's a bit of an ace. You piece of garbage. Whatever, should be fine. Ow, jeez. Okay.
I had to stop you.
Kill him.
Underestimate me at your peril.
Heck yeah.
I am as
Get the
strong
frick
as
out
ever.
of here. Okay, I think she's gonna go sicko mode in a second here.
Here until the end.
Wow. Vander, my dude. You're being too good of a Jagan right now. I think what we'll do... What's your range? Yeah, well... I mean, like, how much can I really do, though, you know? Okay, well, we're just gonna send it anyway. Wait. Where's your... What's your range? Oh, I can't quite get there. We're gonna engage.
Lend me your strength.
And then we're going to use a vulnerary. Well, we're going to equip that. And, yeah, we'll just, like, chain guard. Do that. You're probably going to attack Fram, which is extremely dumb. But you can only do so much about it. Bruh. Okay. Very cool. Here she comes.
Your teamwork is inspiring. Come, Sig.
Oh my goodness, dude. Oh my. Well, now Vander might die instead. That's not great. Not ideal.
Lord Sigurd is remarkably sweet.
Yep. Bye.
This is unacceptable.
Okay, well, I might just lose right here.
I am but a hindrance to the...
Very cool. So...
All right.
So, let's see. How strong are you? Physical attack of 20. Oh, right. That's why you did so much. I did the exact same thing on normal mode when I went through. Is I forgot that she used a weapon good against cavalry. So she's not going to do nearly the same amount of damage to me. She still has, you know, movement across the entire map. Well, who's scariest? Honestly, this archer's a real piece of garbage. But I can't quite... Could I, like... not have to do this? This is not ideal. Yeah, I think you're getting dunked on, Fram. I mean, that would be pretty good for both of us. But if I need to fight a... So stupid. Fine. No, that's really not good. Because I want to put her right here, but the issue with that... Because I want these two to be together. So basically that means that I have to put Cool Mint right here and Fram right here. Because Fram's too dumb to be able to walk right here. So I have to go right here instead. But if I do that, the issue is I'll dunk on this guy. This guy will come up and attack me. This guy will come up and attack me, and she will dunk on me. So I kind of think I have to play it slow. I think this is... I mean, she has, like, infinite range. There's really not much I can do about that. We could go hiding over here. We could... Okay. Okay. But then you probably... Okay, we need to... Yeah, you've got too much range. It's not that huge of a deal. Who's going to hurt more? The archer is going to hurt a little bit more. So we'll do this and chain guard one last time. She will most assuredly get dunked on, and we're just going to chill right here and let everyone bully me. Yeah.
This is certain. Your enemies will
Oh, I think I just need to kill her, actually.
What a delight it is.
Oh, you can't even do anything? Why? That doesn't even make sense. But yeah, no, wow, everyone is attacking her. Why? Oh, you just got critted into the next dimension. Goodbye.
I live to fight again.
Okay. Well, that went shockingly well. Why did not a single person attack her? Your avoid is 80. That's crazy. No wonder no one hit me. But her avoid's 51. Yeah, is the thing just... Yeah, defeat Lumera. Well, can you actually hit? 100%. Okay. So we win. Well, let's break you just for fun. Idiot. Get bullied. Oh, it is Lodestar Rush. Maybe Lodestar Rush is 100% hit rate. That's totally what it is. Alright, well. See you, chump.
My prayers are with you. This is it.
So sorry.
Hi, daughter. After waking up after 1,000
I'm
years.
proud to see
Kill
you
me now,
working
please.
together so well.
Okay. This game is so much more polished than Three Houses. It's not even close. That alone makes me like it a lot more.
Well fought, everyone. There is much to improve upon, but this is a wonderful start.
I don't know what you're talking
Great
about.
work.
Thank you.
Everything was fine.
I can't
No one
believe
died.
we had to fight against Queen Lumera.
Yeah, well, I can't believe we won.
Well, you sure didn't,
Though you
Clan.
have only just awoken, your power seems to be growing already.
I'd like for you to have this.
This is the sword you were using, isn't it?
Yes. An ancient blade. It served me well for many years.
Thank you. Someday...
I have... Please, take the...
Is this another emblem ring?
No. It is purely ornamental.
What was it?
I said I'd give you a birthday present that suited you perfectly.
This was... When did you say this? Before your slumber.
I was working on it in private, but I was unable to finish it in time. That birthday has long since passed, but I would quite like to give you this gift now.
I'm sorry. I can't accept.
Why not?
That ring fulfills a promise you made me, right? But I don't remember that promise.
Well, she did just tell you.
It'd feel wrong accepting it. Please offer me this gift again.
Everything. Did facing me in battle stir any recollections?
It didn't. I'm sorry.
You need not apologize. It doesn't matter what you can remember right now. I only hope that one day you will think of me as your mother, as you did. Forgive me. I was so thrilled to spend. I suppose I got a little carried away.
No, it's all right.
I don't mean to, but let's agree to chat again in the morning. What do you say? Pinky promise?
That was one of the things my brother told me about this game when he was telling me what he thought about it. He's like, there's a lot of pinky promising. I will say it's kind of fun. It's a nice... I think this is a nice little palate cleanser, you know? It only takes a couple seconds, really. I don't know if it will really be meaningful in any way, and I think... Did I just skip a tutorial? I don't think you actually need to pick everything up either. I should have tested that, but...
Please rest easy.
Sure we will.
Spectacular as ever.
Well, thanks. Hopefully you don't get one-shot nuked like that. Don't do it for me, please.
How wonderful to see my child awake. There's so much to catch up on, so we can chat for hours. If my child's memories are truly lost... Emblem Sigurd.
I am here.
Oh, dang it.
There's something I'd like to discuss with you.
Chat for hours, take long walks. You'll have so much fun. If my child's memories are truly lost, I wonder. There's something I'd like to discuss.
Today certainly was eventful. Queen Lumera seems so kind and caring. I'm sure she was a wonderful mother.
We'll
if
see.
only I could remember those days.
So my prediction when I started this game before was that Mom was either going to be nice and die, or she was going to be a jerk. But I think there's also a chance that she's both. But I predicted she would be a jerk, but then she was nice and died instead.
I must have felt so lucky to be her child.
Who could it be now?
Why are you here alone?
What was that? Was that me?
Are you all right? It looked as though you were having a bad dream.
I was. Were you here this whole time?
You were wearing my ring when you went to bed.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to take it off.
That's all right. Keep it on. Besides, after a millennium together, I would feel uncomfortable if we were separated now.
Kind of weird,
Marth.
Marth.
You knew me back then.
Well, you were kind, as you are now. There's no need to remember everything at once.
You know, it sure sounds like you're hiding something, Marth.
Take your time. Ease back into your memories.
Yes, she did.
It's all right.
What was that?
I'm not sure. We had best take a look.
Agreed.
This castle is unassailable. The corrupted will never get in here. Yeah, sure looks like that went well.
Vander, Clan, Fran!
Oh, Divine One. Thank goodness you're safe.
What's happening? Tell me.
Some enemies busted right through the castle walls like paper! Suddenly, bam! They're here!
What's worse, they fought their way into the ring vault. If you ask me, they're trying to get their hands on the emblem rings.
Even as we speak, Queen Lumera is defending the vault. Quickly, we must fly to her aid.
Sounds like a plan. Follow me!
Okay. I think this might be the first chapter where you can actually lose a unit, but I'm not sure. Item icons indicate that you can get something. Okay. Yeah. View information about a unit by selecting them with X. View screen for info about weapons and skills. Okay, and you're boss lady, I think. I think you're... No, we got a route. Okay. I don't think there are any more enemies here. Oops. Okay, so we got Lance Boys, which means if I take her over here, the Lance Boys will dunk on her and break her. 14. So that's 8 damage, 16 damage overall from them. I could send Vander over there.
You called?
Right, assuming that he was just killed this guy. And from my understanding, you don't get broken unless they initiate an attack on you. So I think this would be fine. And then Vander could dunk on those guys. And then I would have her probably just dunk on me. Yeah, but I don't know, man. I don't know how much it really matters. Kind of like the attack. This is just better. So the rapier does... It is better. Yeah, it is. Okay. Sure. Can I deal... How much damage can I deal to you with other characters? Nothing. Okay. Wow. What about you, Vander? How do you do? About the same. Okay. How do you do over here? Oh, goodness. Oh, well, it's fine. Okay, this is Lodestar Rush, which would kill. Otherwise, similar story. I don't think we have to... I don't think there's any real need to overthink this. So maybe we'll just Lodestar Rush this guy. Sounds good to me. See you, chump.
Not afford to lose.
Okay. And then
I am
don't
ready
know,
to
man.
serve.
We'll like frickin' shoot some fire at you. Looks like a party's going on down there. Little hall. I would say their movements are still jank. Not as jank as normal. So if I just do this, what are the odds that he comes and attacks me? Very high. Okay. And does that break chain guard? Oh, wow. I didn't think you'd be able to do that. I'm not sure why. Got a smooth brain, I guess. You know what the other thing? The weapon triangle, I don't know if it gives you an advantage outside of breaks.
There are too many of them.
I think we'll be alright.
Through the door, right? Yeah.
Then let's go.
I will say on hard mode, it actually does feel like, yeah, it would be really nice to have a couple more units. Whereas on normal, I was like, we're chilling. We don't need more guys.
And not a moment too soon. The Crown Prince Alfred of Firenze is here to help.
I just hate these intros. I really do.
Prince Alfred of Firenze, you said?
Yeah, I think he's one of the dudes that probably talks to you all the time in your sleep.
Could it be? You finally woke up?
I did.
That's amazing! There's so much to talk about. Later, of course. After we... who are they, anyway?
We're not sure.
Oh, you're so
well,
annoying, dude.
let's do this quickly. Pin down whoever... Oh! These are my retainers, Etier and Boucheron. From now on, can lead the way, Divine...
Thank you for your...
Okay. So. Now we can dunk on people. Like, yeah, I know.
It's an honor to meet you, Divine One. My arrows are perfect for knocking airborne enemies out of the sky. With these muscles, I'll have those flyers.
Weapons have icons to indicate that they are effective against certain types of foes. Okay.
I can still do more.
I'm sure you could.
I'm here, Divine One.
How are you? Wow. I guess they are Pegasus Knights. Yeah, they got high resistance. Whereas you dunk on that guy probably, right? Well, dunk on is a strong word, but yes. How do you do? You do pretty good against these guys, but not perfect. Probably best. Okay, you can't do that either. Well, useless. Can't believe you can't one round at the beginning of the game.
I'm ready.
Have you dunk on this guy? Wow, that's a camera angle. All right. So I could. Oh, right. Wait, what? Nani? Oh, that's so interesting. So when you're on them, you can move them around, but if you move to a tile off of it, that really threw me for a loop. Let's think. Let's actually, you know what? Let's not think that hard. Man, if you're just a little bit stronger. Let's just do this.
The strength of the stewards.
Okay.
Sorry, Divine One. If I'm near an enemy you're fighting, I can jump in and land another hit on them. Call on me if you...
I think that's super interesting. Back beams can add a chain attack to an ally's assault. They'll join an ally's attack if they are in range. But if I remember right, it's pretty minimal. Actually, you know... yeah.
No problem.
Let's do this in a smarter order. I could probably turn this animation off. I do not need that in my life. System... Settings... Staff and dance. That's fine.
I'm all set.
Move you right here. Have you wait. Yeah, but like, will I get dunked on though if I do this? Because that is like, well, oh, it's only 2. We'd probably be fine then, right? Yeah, we'd probably be fine. Yeah, and the odds of them hitting are so low. That's 50 individual combats? That's crazy. Oh, and you broke. Right. I was like, what? Rude. So, but now I can attack. Or I could have. Okay. How much damage do you do? 14. Yeah, that's good enough.
That was good training.
Don't really like this guy. I don't really like how zany everyone's design is. Not a huge fan. Yeah, we'll just sort of let you out there. Very unfortunate. Can't get over here to dunk on anyone. What? I don't know.
Our foes are strong.
What happens if I wait here? I don't really want to... Well, actually, we will find out. The sooner I find these things out, the better. So, let's just find them out. Probably don't want to get double dunked on, you know? Probably goes for a lot of us, actually. Oh, that's right. They're definitely gonna single me out, actually, now that I think about it. There's really not much I can do about it. I guess I could sort of shove myself into a corner. Yeah, okay, only one of them can get me here. Defense 4. So, I mean, like, you'd live. You'd live either one of their attacks, but you could only be in range of one of them. Okay, so yeah, you have less range. So if I move you right here, should be chilling. Yeah, it's kind of dumb, but it's fine. It should work out. Okay, I'm being stupid actually, and I might have just lost. Just kidding. Okay. Wow. Okay. Great. You'll love to see it. Maybe let's not do that again. Wow. What the freak? My brain is so smooth.
Pretty weak.
Okay. See, everything's fine now, alright? Let's kill you and pretend like this never happened.
Let me help.
So he did 2 damage, okay.
This time, victory was mine.
This time, victory was yours. And is that just a general avoid plus 15? That's right. That's pretty nice. So that's a guaranteed second attack. Okay, and I can go up and heal you. That's very nice. Maybe don't get Omega attacked by literally everyone. That might be a stupid decision. I mean, that's probably fine, right? You got 8 defense. And now you're a self-improver, so now you're mega strong. These guys are kind of fast, though. Oh, shoot. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Gonna run up here. I'm gonna staff you. And then we're gonna... let's think. What's your ranges? Okay, so I can't really block without doing that. Wow, that is... You know, that's not nothing. That's a couple of dudes. You'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, immediately broken. That's a good start. Wow, okay. Double pair-up attack. Even better start. I really thought this one out. Okay, but you're attacking now. And oh my gosh, this dude's gonna just attack on every single one. Bruh. Okay, that could have been smarter, I will say. Definitely could have thought that one through a little more. Okay, so what can we do here? You're useless. You are actually useless there, so let's do that. Just one-shot one of these guys where you're very useful.
I can still do more.
Well, let's not get too hasty here. You probably slam dunk this guy. Yes, you do. Okay. What's your move? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Mr. Jagan, sir, I think I'm going to have you kill the Pegasus Knight, who's very annoying. That's kind of funny. It shifts over the rubble. You know what's one thing that's really nice? Okay, so you after the game, or during the battlefield, you have the whole... Wow, okay. After the battle, right, you can run around the battlefield in person. And I kind of was thinking about, like, that's a lot of work to go and individually model each... Because you have the model here, but then it, like, zooms into the first person, right? Or to a closer on-the-ground shot. And then I realized that it does that every time that you fight. And so basically whenever you're fighting, you can have an accurate representation of the battle happening in that spot on the map, right? So you can like see into the throne room, right? And so it shifted Vander and the Pegasus Knight right one to make the animations work properly. But like the fact that it can do that, that it's 1-to-1, so to speak, is actually really cool. I like that a lot. Okay, so can you do anything? I don't think key adepts are useful very much for attacking unless you're breaking an opponent. Are you any good? You cannot kill. I suspect that you can. All right. Wow, is it really going to show it every time? I don't need this. Okay, well, Lodestar Rush is going to kill him for sure. You will not otherwise. Okay. I'm kind of wondering if I can kill you. I can leave you with 7 health. Maybe you can deal 7 damage? Question mark? No, you cannot. But you can take it. You're quite useless where you are, honestly. You're almost... Well, you're actually really not very useful. Alright, so we'll definitely engage. I definitely prefer this method of that. It's so much faster. Really don't see a reason not to use the rapier here. I don't really see a reason to use the iron sword, period. So let's just do that. Maybe I should have done Lodestar Rush, actually, just to kill you. But, oh well. Okay, we will do this. And kind of suck with your healing, Fram, I'm not gonna lie. Who can attack? Oh, the archer. Physical attack of 14. Ah, you'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I have my orders.
Yeah, well, I have my orders. You're dumb. Get absolutely bodied. You loser. Oh wait, that means I totally can kill. With what's his bucket here? Alfred. I mean, yeah, like, why not, right? Just kill him. It's 12 damage, you save yourself.
You're not just any soldier.
Well, we kind of are, actually, at this point in the game. We ain't nothing special. Sure.
I live to fight again.
Rude. Dude, am I gonna die? Oh my gosh. Am I throwing? No, actually. Only because this guy's nice. I need to calculate how much damage this guy would have done. I think he just prioritized attacking twice over killing. 11. And my defense is 6. So 5. Oh, I would not have died by 1 health. Wow. Yeah, I'm already almost throwing mega hard. So that's how you know that.
My prayers are with you.
That's how you know this is going to be a good time. Did I really commit to doing an Iron Man of this game?
Not afford to lose.
The thing is, I did it on Fire Emblem Blazing Blade, Roy's game. Is that Matt? Oh. Interesting. Well, the bond EXP between Coolmint and Marth is at max. Select bond in the reference menu on the sawmill or world map to increase bond level further. What is their bond? 4? That was extremely fast. Okay. So, like, maybe please heal me? Alright, who's what level? I do not know where I'm looking for these things. Wow, you got big time strong. Mere paladin. Covert, what does that mean? Oh, heck yeah. That's crazy. Holy cow. You're level 4. Okay, so if I have a choice. See you, champ.
Sort of like that, maybe?
Looks like we cleared the way. Let's get to the ring vault.
Time to watch Mom die.
Whoever it is you are, the rest of your forces have all been defeated.
That's so
surrender now. If you refuse, I will stop you.
so random. Jarring, that's the word I was looking for. To move from the end of that to this cutscene.
Do I detect a hint of fear? Of course I do. Time to die.
Makes me chuckle. Oh no.
Look out!
Only we could move. That's so funny. Just sitting there, and then Mama Dragon comes in and just sort of takes it for you, but not like a... You know, she had time to move, but she sure didn't. This whole setup to her death is so jarring and does not work, in my opinion.
Why don't you hand the rings over to me? Leave here at once!
Maybe you should have started with that one. That is the item we will not be using. If I remember right, this scene is pretty good. Like her death is a little corny, but emotional enough. Hey, and you actually have someone who's smart and uses healing.
What's the matter?
My staff isn't helping her. She's hurt really bad. And it's her divine dragon powers. They're almost totally wiped out.
The dragon magic is gone.
Losing their power. It's the same as losing years of their life. The thing is, there's no reason Queen Lumera should be drained like this. It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, yo, it's Ike in the background.
It's simple, my young one. I gave my power unto you.
But why?
All the years you were sleeping, healing, I was transferring my divine dragon powers to you. I hope
Got the divine dragon Ethernet up.
to bring you back to me someday. But now,
The dragon siphon.
it would seem that I'm completely spent.
Oh no, this is my fault. I did this.
No, my dear. You have to push those thoughts away. There is nothing a mother wouldn't do to see life return again to her beloved child.
But
This ring, it belongs to you now. The ring of the Holy Night. I had so hoped to give you the ring I made as well. But that's not possible now. Listen to me, child. Those who invaded here, I sense the power of the fell dragon within them. You must not allow them to capture any more of their rings. Please, I beg of you, gather together all 12 rings. And when your scattered memories return to you, you must fight on with the utmost divinity. I believe in you, my child.
I understand. I'll collect the rings. I swear to you. And I'll fight. I'll do whatever you want. But please, don't leave me. Mother!
Ah, young one. How I've longed to hear you call me that. All of those years, I held out hope. My heart is fuller than you could ever know.
It can't end like this. You were going to give me that ring once my memories came back. You promised. And there are so many things you haven't told me yet. You said that we would talk.
I did. There's still so much I wanted to say to you. Being your mother, becoming your mother has brought so much happiness into my life.
I love that it dims the screen through this cutscene.
I know. And I'm happy to be your child. In this moment, here and now, and 1,000 years ago. I am. Don't go. Stay with me until I remember again. Please, Mother, I need more time.
Oh, my sweet one. Now, let's make a promise. Mother and child. We'll make it.
No.
I swear to you, you always and forever. And the ring, remember. Once you've rested, we will talk. You and I.
As my pinky slides through yours. Literally phases through it.
No, please!
So, it's decently emotional.
Cannot have happened.
But just the circumstances are so
Divine
random.
Dragon Queen. She has left us.
And kind of corny, too. Because,
Please
like,
wake up.
you didn't
promised
really
me to
know her
stay
very well.
by my side.
If you really forgot everything.
You have to keep your promise.
So it's kind of weird for her to be so broken up. I mean, it's not really, but it is. Kind of some interesting story tidbits, though. She's like, I became your mother, basically. Apparently, maybe. And then, you have to... Even once you... or something a lot like, once you remember
for helping
everything...
with my mother's funeral.
Once you remember everything, you still have to fight on or something. With utmost divinity, that's right. Very strange verbiage. It's kind of funny. Watching this all the second time, I'm more intrigued by the story than I was the first time. First time, I was mostly off-put by the voice acting, over-the-top character design, and dialogue that's quite generic or cringe. And this time around, it's really not... I'm not finding it nearly as cringy. I still don't think it's great, but it's, whatever.
It was the final service we could provide Queen Lumera.
Come on, Fram. Think how hard this must be on the Divine Dragon.
I'm trying.
Lumera. I never thought our paths would diverge so soon.
I mean, this is coming, Marth. You're a dude who shows up once every 1,000 years. Like, I think you'd be quite used to paths diverging. You're chilling for a little bit, and then 1,000-year time jump, everyone you know is now dead. Unless they're a divine dragon.
Nor I. And to leave a child behind.
Spoilers, Sigurd. Spoilers, you
Bitter
punk.
memory.
You punk. What a spoiler. Can't believe you said this.
I vow to protect your offspring in your absence, Lumera.
If we could grant our power now.
Marth, you know that's not possible without the other emblems here.
You're saying you're gonna resurrect her? That would not surprise me at all. It just feels like the kind of story they're gonna bring Mom back.
Yes, this is awful. Sorry I couldn't have done something.
No, Prince Alfred. Though I must ask, why did you
Well, I
come?
almost lost the
Was
game
there
like
something you
twice.
needed?
Our kingdom is in danger. My mother's all over Firene. Our people are being attacked by these creatures.
Creatures? What kind of creature?
These things are like people, but cracked, almost crumbling. Oh, so that's what you call them.
Yes.
No wonder they wouldn't listen to us. We sent our knights out to hold them off. My kingdom is... Divine One, please, come.
Me? What can I do?
Queen Lumera is gone. We need the power of the rings to save Firene. And only you can do that.
Only you can save the world. Every Fire Emblem game gets there eventually, but some do it better than others. I much prefer the way... I will always point to Path of Radiance, Radiant Dawn. Freaking love those games. I just think that they do everything right. Some things the best out of any Fire Emblem game, and they don't really do anything wrong. I don't think, at least. And in that game, it starts out very small time. You're just Ike, and your dad's like a small-time mercenary leader, right? And you're just sort of taking on mercenary jobs, they kind of idealize what I imagine mercenary life would probably not be so glamorous, but, you know, they basically are helping villages, stopping bandits, that kind of thing, and your problems are pretty small time for the first chapter or two, and then once you're acclimated to the game, and once you're acclimated to the characters and environment, that's when it kind of throws everything on its head and is like, well, actually, your country's invaded now, and so good luck with that. And there's a lot of stuff, right? There's a whole discussion on which side should we help. We're mercenaries, right? And debate ensues, and ultimately you make the decision to help Crimea, but that means you have to kind of leave Crimea to, well, more things happen, right? You meet Alencia, and it's like, oh, we got to get out of here. So it's just sort of, it grows, right? Initially, it's all about you and the mercenary group looking after your best interest, but as things grow and you meet more characters, it becomes more about, okay, well, we're now amassing an army, we're now crossing countries, we're now helping the Queen retake Crimea, and it just grows. And Gradient Dawn, it continues to grow in scale. Now it's multiple countries fighting wars, and it's so good. The way it just builds and builds and builds. And most Fire Emblem games don't do that, I don't think. And I don't think any of them do it as well as Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn. So anyways, I have an issue with this is very typical hero's journey kind of stuff, but not my favorite.
Sorry,
in the way it's
don't
done.
mean to press the topic. I'll return to Firene. We'll do what we can.
I'm coming with you.
You will?
I don't want more families to be torn apart. More people to suffer. Even if I'm scared, I have to push through. Now that my mother is gone, and if each kingdom is protecting rings,
that's right.
Then I need to go there anyway to honor my mother's request.
I will say, I really appreciate that. I don't like Avatar characters, which this one is kind of. It's a halfway Avatar character, sort of like Robin. I mean, Robin and Corrin were both, you could change the way they look, but Robin had a personality outside of you. And Corrin, I don't know if you can call that a personality, it was so bad, but I think Alir has a decent. It's refreshing over Byleth, is what I'm trying to say. I hate Byleth so freaking much.
She asked me to gather all of the rings and bring peace back to Elios.
But I also really hate Corrin. It's hard to say which one I hate more.
As the Divine Dragon, I officially accept the Kingdom of Firene's request for aid.
But yeah, of all the Avatar characters, I think Robin and so far Alir have been the best.
That's great to hear. Thank you, Divine One.
Although I think I still prefer it most in Eliwood's game, where you're a tactician and you're barely in the story. Every now and then Lynn will just turn to you and be like, hey, thanks so much for that. Or Roy will be like, hey, thanks so much for that. And that's it.
Happy to help.
Just Alfred is fine. I've been visiting you at the Somniel since I was a boy. I think of you as an old friend. A very, very old friend.
I appreciate that. Actually,
nothing?
This world is new to me. I appreciate having friends who can teach me about.
I'll do my best. Can't say I'll know much compared.
Thank you, Alfred.
I really like how your party grows at the bottom. It's fun. Let's fight next to each other or heal each other. They gain support points, unlock support combos. Can review support conversations to increase support level. Support levels gain stat bonuses when adjacent. When standing adjacent. So you do have to be adjacent in this game for that. That's kind of annoying, but yeah, so like we've got the first person thing, and Vander, right, fought the Pegasus Knight. Technically Vander was standing right here and the Pegasus Knight was on this pillar, but it shifted them over here. And you could see the little conflict that was supposed to be happening in the archway there. I just think that's cool. Alright, so I'm going to try something. Picked up those bond fragments. I'm not going to pick up that second item, and I'm just going to talk to everyone. That was an aggressive growl, dude.
No.
I'm sorry.
It's pretty rough. And I don't think any game just I could gush about Path of Radiance honestly for a while, but I just don't think any game does it as well. So many things. So any Fire Emblem game at least. I don't know, when you compare like I don't even know your mom's name in this game. If you compare Alir and her mom's relationship to Ike and Grail's relationship, it has more time, obviously, in Path of Radiance, but that's because they gave it more time. And it's thus more impactful when he dies. And it's a much larger character driving point for Ike, I think, than it will likely be for Coolmint here. Wait, what did you say? Oh, be your sword and shield, Divine One, and a flower. What brings more comfort than that? Flowers are nice. Alright, so I did not pick up an item. And I did not get it, it looks like. Okay.
We ought to establish a base of operation. The Somniel would be uniquely useful.
A little out of the way. I can't imagine how we'd get everyone there and back.
I was triggered when I read this
As
at
a
first.
divine dragon, you can travel there no matter where you are in the world.
Like, oh, of course, yep. It's the Outrealms, the magical alternate universe. But I do think this is a little bit better.
I can?
Indeed. Furthermore, one can only enter without Queen Lumera's blessing. Even that is what makes it a...
Well then, yes. Let's use... But before we depart, we'll be gone a while, so...
Of course.
And I do think the sawmill is a lot nicer than many other things.
Thank you for watching over me all this time. This journey will be a long one, but don't worry. Vander and the others will be right beside me. I will fulfill my duty as the Divine Dragon. I will find all of the rings. Just as you asked. And then... I'll return to you, Mother.
See, I'll return to you, right? That's...
I promise.
Very strange. Very strange writing. Like, she dead, girl. What you returning to, a corpse? And I don't, it's just kind of hard to fully buy that, oh yeah, I'm super interested in doing what you asked, even though I knew you for a day. It'd be more believable if you had more time.
Here we are, safely returned to the Somniel.
But it just seems like the games are really interested in making the main character a mystery, right? They did it with Byleth, they did it with Corrin, they did it with Robin, and they're doing it with Coolmint here again, which is frustrating. I want a new plot. One of the things that makes Ike interesting is that he's not anything special on his own other than a gifted swordsman, right? And events sort of happen, and he makes decisions that make him a hero. But I realize the more I play these games that is out of the ordinary. Most of the time you're royalty, and but you know, like Eliwood is royalty. Of course, in that game you have Hector and Lyn as well, and Lyn she's just a plainswoman, right? And she has her own smaller journey that she takes as the tutorial for the game to go save her granddad. Now she is royalty, but she finds that out as she goes, and doesn't really act like one, right? I just think they're better thought out than, oh, you're the most special, powerful person in the whole universe, which is what they've been doing for the last 20 games.
I didn't realize how spacious this
But like
place was.
I don't actually hate Coolmint yet for it, and because I've kind of accepted that she's another version of that, I think it's a little easier to just be like, whatever, it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
It is rather quiet, I know. We may need someone to supply us with equipment.
Right.
Oh, by the way, Divine One.
Where did you get them?
On the ground, I thought it might be you. No one has come forward, so it must have belonged.
Wait, It's familiar
Then please, do take it.
Thank you, Van. Once we've rested for a bit.
Okay. Well, it is 10:30, so I think what I'm going to do is just run around a little bit. Talk to everyone and save and call it a day. Really unfortunate, 2 hours, and I still have not even caught up technically with my other save, but yeah. But yeah, I just, oops. To raise the bond level between emblems and units, you will unlock bond conversations. Even further. I will say, I don't like the hub worlds like this very much at all, but so far, from the very limited experience I've had with this game, I have enjoyed this one the most. Because it's not too big. The Garrigmach was really big and very tedious to go through over and over and over again. And this one also opens up a lot more gradually, it seems. Like this time you can run around everywhere, but I don't think you can really do everything. You can't really do much of anything yet. You can just talk to people for now.
Right.
Also, I like Alir's clothes much more when she's not in armor mode. She doesn't have giant... This is proof she doesn't have giant boobs. She's just got giant boob armor. I don't know why they do that all the time for every character, but they do. Pain of losing the mayor runs deep, yet the familiarity of Somniel is comforting. Oh, wait, no, let me bond.
Yes.
What does this mean?
It is good that we can talk after I spent so long silently watching over you.
Thank you for that, Marth. Very, very
I know what
not
you
creepy.
mean. I'm really
Do
glad
you?
to have you at my side, supporting me in person.
Do you know what he means? I don't think you do. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Unit can inherit this emblem's skills. Oh boy. That didn't happen on my other playthrough.
Ah.
Another thing I really appreciated about this game, from what I noticed, is that it doesn't boot you to here every single time. It seems like it's pretty optional, which is amazing.
You know,
due to the Divine Dragon's power. Okay. But I'm the Divine Dragon, so my power... Oh, whoops. Relax communal space. Music box, change to background music. Bulletin board is full of useful information. Oh, that's right, investing. I don't know what that means, other than I don't know and I'm concerned. Ooh, I can be a little bartender. Hello, welcome. Let me pour you a drink. Donations. If you support countries enough to raise their donation levels, they will reward you with gifts. High donation level country will have more rare monsters that you can earn bonus gold or experience for defeating. High donation level also means you will find more materials while exploring in that country, among other things. I don't really understand that. But we have no money, so we won't be doing any of this. The iron, steel, silver, bond fragments, orange milk, eggs, cats. I don't know what those materials are for. Again, though, this game has done seemingly a pretty good job. Oh, okay. It seems like the game has done a pretty good job of Oh yeah, and can't you get bond points from this? What am I trying to say? It seems like they do a pretty good job of gradually introducing concepts to you in this game. Like I said, the whole game in general, just in comparison to Three Houses, is dramatically more polished, and I'm here for it. Makes it a more pleasant experience to play. The Ring Chamber. Oh, can't go in there. Let's go experience the creepiest thing that I have found here. The sacred place where Coolman slept for 1,000 years. And people played piano for her. Take a nap. You may hear some interesting things while resting. That's not creepy at all. Wear headphones for the best sound. Can lower the game's difficulty. I know, casual. Alright, let's be creepy. Oh, okay, nothing creepy happened. But, yeah, I did this once in the other game, or in my other save on normal mode when I got here, and yeah, like, oh, it was just creepy. Just creepy. Because, like, someone walks in and is like, look who it is. You look so peaceful while you're sleeping. It's time to wake up, sleepyhead, or something creepy like that. And I just, no thank you. What the freak? It's like the face petting thing that they had for Fates. Just so jank. No thank you. Hey man, were you just being a weirdo outside my room? I guess thanks for being outside it.
If I may.
I like your monocle. I like you about 100 times more now because of that. So maybe you should wear a monocle in battle too.
You see...
Oh, I can support with you. I think I read this one and I was not a fan. Yes.
Hey!
Yep.
Thank you, universe. Oh, sorry.
Well, you're not.
Oops. Sorry, see, I'm here in my...
I have a...
Yep. Our mission is to support you.
Huh. But could you maybe...
You bet. 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's our favorite dragon? You!
So, as you can see, support conversations as deep as ever in this game. I'm sure they get better, but, well, I'm sure some are better. Not every support conversation's a banger. It's never been that way. But it's still pretty rough. But I will say, I don't love this place, but I don't hate it either. I really don't. It's much more visually appealing, I think. It's more enjoyable in general, I think, to run around in this game. There's a lot of visual variety here. The whole floating island thing is a kind of cool idea. I think it's extremely dumb that you can just teleport here whenever, but it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, see, you got the little... That's an interesting moon. Yeah. But it's nice. Like, it is. The music's nice. It's a good environment and atmosphere they've created. And the fact that it doesn't seem mandatory, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Couldn't ask for anything more. No complaints from me. if you're gonna add stuff like this into Fire Emblem, this is probably the way I want it implemented. Is just like minimal, not necessary, and if you want to do it, it's not. Did I just get horse manure? Did I read that right here? Want some horse manure? Actually, I don't want to give you horse manure. Actually, yes, I do, because I don't like you, and so maybe you'll get offended. Yep.
What?
Yes. Yes. Perfect. Just what I wanted. I don't think I went over here before. Wow, there's a ton of stuff. I mean, you can see the sort of bones of 3 houses here, right? I mean, running around, talking to people, although the game ran much worse. The funny thing, too, is I swear my Switch is quieter playing this game, too. So I think it's not only runs better, but it is less demanding on the Switch. But it looks better. Its frame rate's a solid 30 instead of dipping like craziness like the 3 houses did. But yeah, like picking up things, giving gifts, like ideas were taken. But I think they just learned a lot from the other game. And of course, 3 houses, they deliberately tried to emphasize they deliberately tried to emphasize growing your units, having relationships with your units, and
Yes.
In here, I think they wanted to keep some of the same things, especially if you're using the same engine, which I assume it's, you know, built on the bones of the engine for 3 houses. You may as well use some of the things from it. And I think they've so far done quite a good job of taking what they had, refining it, and then refocusing on what makes Fire Emblem fun. But that's been my experience so far. We'll see how it's truly gonna be. But yeah, I'm excited to play it. Hopefully people will tune in and watch. Obviously, I've just been rambling to myself for 2 hours here, but I have plenty to say. And so if people want to listen, they can listen. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it good here. So thanks, no one, for watching. I appreciate it. I got to get good at this whole end stream thing. So I think I click it up here and then I can stop it on OBS as well. Have a good night, everyone.